Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. I bid to the teachers and fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Faiz Farhan bin Muhammad Farizal, AA 211002. First, I want to say thank you for giving us this opportunity to present in front of you all about the problem-based learning. The title is Sequence and Series. Alright. Okay, now I will present about the introduction of sequence and series. First, we go to the sequence. In mathematics, a sequence is ordered list of objects. Like a set, it contains members, also called element and terms. The number of ordered elements is called the leg of the sequence. Unlike a set, order method and a particular term can appear multiply time at different position in the sequence. Okay, next we go to the series. Okay, a series is the sum of terms in the sequence. Okay, for example, we have 2, 4, 6, and 8 is a sequence with 4 elements, and the corresponding series will be 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, where the sum of the series or value of the series will be 20. Okay, now I want to tell you all about the difference between sequence and series. Okay, sequence have set of element that follow the pattern, while series have some of the element of the sequence. Okay, in sequence, order of element is important, while in series, order of the element is not important. Alright. In sequence, finite sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why the infinite series is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay. The infinite sequence, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the others. And series, we have infinite series, such as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus and the others. Okay, last but not least, I want to share with you all about the sequence and series formula. Alright. Here we have A equal to first term, D equal to common difference, R equal to common ratio, and N equal to position of term. Alright. Sequence of arithmetic progression is A plus D, A plus 2D, until we get A plus N minus 1 times D. Alright, for geometry progression, we have AR power of 2 until we get AR power of N minus 1. Alright, common difference for arithmetic progression, we have formula is D equal to A2 minus A1. Okay. Common ratio for geometry progression, we have R equal to Tn plus 1 divide Tn. Alright. General term for arithmetic progression, the formula is Tn equal to A plus N minus 1 times D. Alright. General term for geometry progression, we have Tn equal to AR power of N minus 1. Alright. N term from the last term for arithmetic progression, the formula is Tn equal to A minus bracket N minus 1 close bracket times D. Okay, for geometric progression, we have the formula is Tn equal to 1 divide R power of N minus 1 and minus 1. Alright, minus 1 close bracket. Alright, the formula of sum of first and term for the arithmetic progression is Sn equal to n divide 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Alright, for geometry progression, sum of first n terms, the formula we have two. First, Sn equal to a time 1 minus r power of n divide 1 minus r. If r we get less than 1. Alright. And the second formula for sum of the n term for geometry progression is Sn equal to a times r power of n minus 1 divide r minus 1. If r we get the value is r more than 1.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Zunaim bin Muhammad Zaid. My matric number is AA210663. For the filler table question number 1, the problem format is you and your friend want to start an online term business. Both of you have 2 new members, each as downline or the second generation. Assume that each generation is able to get 2 new members. Fact number 1, my friend and I want to start an online toy business. Second, both of you have 2 new members, each as downline or the second generation. Each generation is able to get 2 new members. Ideas: draw a diagram that representing the members from the first generation to the fourth generation. Find the difference between the generation. Calculate the ratio the second generation with the first generation, and then the third generation with the second generation. Make a conclusion. Learning issue number 1, how to draw a diagram. Second, what is the difference between the generation? Third, what is the value of ratio the second generation with the first generation and third generation with the second generation? Fourth, how to make a conclusion. The resources that I get is from first, additional maths book, second, internet. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Danish Farhan bin Kamarudin and my matric number is AA212960. And I will be talking about question number 2. And my problem format is, for the question is, your roommate wants to buy an electronic device which costs 699 ringgit 99 cents. The first month, he or she saves about 300 ringgit. Each month, your roommate's saving increase up to 50 ringgit. The facts for this question is, my roommate wants to buy a new electronic device which costs 699 ringgit 99 cents. He or she saved 300 ringgit in their first month. Each month, my roommate's saving increases up to 50 ringgit. The ideas for this question is, first of all, list down all the amount collected by my roommate saving in their first month until the 4th month. Number 2, state the difference between each month. Number 3, calculate the ratio of the second month with the first month and then the third month with the second month. And last of all, make a conclusion. Next, we have the learning issues for this question. First of all, what is the total amount of money collected by my roommates in the first 4 months? Next, what is the difference between each month? Third, how to calculate the ratio of the second month and the first month, and then the third month, and then the second month. Last and all, what is the conclusion? Resources for this question is, first, additional mathematics textbook. Next is the internet. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Anas Ajmal bin Azhar, and I will explain the solution of question 1. Firstly, I will read the question first. You and your friend want to start an online toys business. Both of you have 2 new members, each as downline or as the second generation. Assume that each generation is able to get 2 new members. And for the A, the question asks me to draw a diagram representing the members from the first generation until the 4th generation. Now you can see the solution for the question 1A. You can see the first generation, which is me and my friends. It means it's only 2 members starting from the first generation, and the second generation, we times with 2. 2 times 2 equal to 4, which it means is the second generation has 4 new members. And the third generation, we times with the we times 2 with the second generation, so you can get 8 new members. And lastly, the fourth generation, we we times 2 with the third generation members, so we can get 16 new members. So the sequence of each generation is 2, 4, 8, and 16. For the question B, the the question ask me to find the difference between generations. So we have to use the difference formula, which is D equal to T n plus 1 minus Tn. So we start with the first generation. So the first generation we plus 1 equal to, it mean second generation. So second generation have 4 new members, and divided by Tn, which is first generation. First generation is 2 members. So 4 minus 2 is 2. For the second generation, we plus 1 equal to third generation, and we minus with second generation, which is 8 minus 4 equal to 4. And lastly, third generation, we plus 1 equal to the fourth generation, which is 16 minus 8 equal to 8. Second, the question ask me to find the ratio of the second generation with the first generation and the third generation with second generation. To find the ratio, we use the formula, which is R equal to Tn plus 1 over Tn. To find the ratio of the second generation with first generation, we divided 4 we divide the second generation, which is 4, and the first generation 2. So 4 divided by 2, we can simplify it, become 2 over 1, and the final answer is 2. For the ratio of third generation and second generation, we divide 8, which is the third generation, divide with 4, which is second generation. So we can simplify it again, become 2 over 1, and the final answer is 2. For the conclusion, the sequence of the generations can be called by geometric series because each term after the first term is obtained by multiplying the previous term by a constant called the common ratio.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Fakrul Razi bin Muhammad Azri. My metric number is AA211933. I will present the question 2A. The question is, your roommate want to buy a new electronic device which costs Rm 699.99. The first month he or she save Rm 300. Each month thereafter, your roommate saving increased by Rm50. The formula we use to answer this question is Sn equal n over 2 bracket 2a plus bracket n minus 1 multiply d. The value n is 4, the a value is 300, and the d value is 50. After that, replace the value in the formula and get 2 multiply with 150. So the last answer is 1500. That all from me. Thank you.
Alright, I will continue the present with explain the solution of question 2b. In 2b Roman 1, question is asked about the difference between each month. To get the difference with each month, we have to find the value of T1, T2, T3, and T4. After get the value, we have to minus the value of T2 with the T1 and T4 with the T3. And then we will get the difference will be 50. For the 2B Roman 2, the question is about find the ratio between 2 months with 1 month and 3 months with 2 months. To solve the equation, we will divide the value of T2 with T1 and T3 with T4. By that, the answer for ratio 2 month and 1 month will be 7 over 6 and ratio for the 3 month and 2 month will be 8 over 7. Then, I will explain about our conclusion for this question. For this question, we have used arithmetic progression to solve the question. We can know that the answer is about arithmetic question because the difference between T1 and T2 is same with difference T3 and T4. It clearly shows that the arithmetic progression is very suitable to use to get the answer. By that, we can use the formula in arithmetic progression to solve the questions. Then, I will let my friends to continue the presentation.